score again. Puts it on his right. Oh!
The ex-Fluminense man breaks Fluminense heart.
I'm here in New York City ahead of the Club World Cup semi-final between Brazilian lads Fluminense and they're taking on Chelsea. The Brazilians Fluminense have been fantastic to watch in the tournament, particularly their win against Inter Milan. They are one win away from back-to-back Club World Cup finals. They lost the last one. Could they win it this year? Chelsea and trophies go like chalk and cheese. After wrapping up the conference and becoming the first team to win all three major European trophies, they're looking to win this one and complete the four-peat. So if you guys are enjoying the adventure, smash the like and hit the big red subscribe button. And let's get off to MetLife Stadium for Fluminense versus Chelsea. A final place is up for grabs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of the vlog. Now, of course, we've got to go for some matchday munch. Here we go. Harvey's gone for a very basic option. Tuna sandwich and water. I've gone for a Chick-fil-A. 4 strips, very, very nice. And waffle fries, and there's me barbecue sauce. So let's smash it out. All right, here we go. Very good, very good. Literally just on the way to the station, we have run across the Fluminense fans that are coming from the bar. Here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MetLife Stadium. We are here in a very, very lovely tequila bar. Now, this is for general admission customers. Anybody can come in here, so don't worry, we're not being a bit bougie today. We've obviously got a chamas. Right, of tequila. It's tap water. Oh, that is strong. That is strong tap water with the ice, of course. Big one today. We can't call it. We've been trying to call it all week. Fluminense versus Chelsea. But before we go over our predictions, we need the teams, which is obviously sponsored by our lads at Flashscore.
Stop! You're watching this video because you are a football fan. Well then, I have got the perfect football app for you, Flashscore. The Flashscore app will give you live updates of your team as well as every single football match in the world. If you wanted to know a score in Argentina, Saudi Arabia or even Croatia, you can check it on the Flashscore app. Flashscore gives you in-game stats, live tables across any league in the world, as well as player statistics, and of course, personalised notifications for you to follow your team. Download Flashscore now. It's completely free and you can download it from the link in the description and the pinned comment of this video. And let's get back to the action.
Okay, starting with the Brazilians Fluminense. Obviously, Thiago Silva is playing against his old club, which he won the Champions League for, and it's his only Champions League title, so he's got a lot of love for Chelsea, but he's got to do the work for Fluminense today, trying to keep out that Chelsea front three. In goal is obviously Fabio. Next to him is Ignacio, who had an amazing game against... Who did they play in the last one? Ignacio was, in my opinion, the man of the match. He was that good. We were there in Orlando. We saw it. Thiago Silva obviously starts in that centre-back position with Santos alongside him. That completes the three at the back. Hercules, who got the important second goal, obviously starts against with Manal inside that midfield. That Hercules goal I thought was very, very impressive. The composure just to be able to just knock it past the goalkeeper at a time in which Fluminense were just losing a point of the game. They were losing control and they managed to get the goal, which was fantastic. Guga starts at the right, I believe, with Rene starting at the left. Two strikers for Fluminense, Arias and Camon. Chelsea ball of a convincing team for them. Although Marlon Gusto does start, Reece James is dropped on the bench today. Sanchez is in goal, Gusto at right back with Adebayo and Trevor Chalobah starting. No Maria Shield. Left back, Cucurella, obviously. Midfield, Caicedo, one of the best in his position at the moment, alongside Enzo. That duo is beginning to be a little bit crazy with Cole Palmer sitting ahead of him. Christopher Nkunku keeps his place after scoring a goal against Benfica to take the game to Chelsea, which they ultimately won 4-1 in extra time. Pedro Neto, my star player for Chelsea in this tournament, starting right wing. Delap is benched and João Pedro starts up front. It's going to be close. We're going to finish up this tequila and then we're going to head into the stadium and get our predictions. So Yamas is the first semi-final out of 2. This is our third to last game. We've got one tomorrow and then that's it. It's been a ride. 16 games we would have been to, all being well that we can attend the last 2, with the exception of this one, so last 3. But yeah, cheers to that. What a ride it's been. Chelsea or Fluminense are going to be in the final.
Well, we're in. We're dying. Harvey's getting a video. Oh my goodness me, it's so hot. I can't even sit on my seat. That's how hot it is. But there's a lot of Chelsea fans dotted about. But
you obviously have the main group of Fluminense fans behind the goal.
Okay, we've made it in for our annual, well, daily at the moment, New York cookout here at MetLife Stadium. Definitely not my favourite stadium because there is a lack of roof and I always come back burnt. But it's a big one, it's semi-final number one, it's Chelsea versus Fluminense. A lot of Chelsea dotted about in different sections, but all the Fluminense fans are sitting together. I actually think there's more Chelsea here.
I think there is too, but you know what, coming into the stadium today, we were certain it was going to be all Fluminense.
Yeah, we were.
Until we came into the stadium, we could see a sea of blue all over.
Yeah, this is massive. Like you said, we've been saying all week, Chelsea have got a habit of winning trophies. They're the only club in Europe to win the 3 trophies in Europe, and now they're going to try and wrap up the new variation of the Club World Cup. Fluminense, on the other hand, are looking to avenge the final defeat from the last time this tournament was active in 2023. My team, City, beat them 4-0, but they were very, very good against. They were very good against Inter Milan, and they were very, very good against Al Hilal. And also, Chelsea have lost 1 game in the Club World Cup, and it was to Fluminense's biggest rivals, Flamengo.
Wasn't it? And we all there for
We were there for that. So can they do it? If Flamengo can do it, I think Fluminense can do it.
I agree. Now, most people would think Chelsea are going to walk these over today. Theoretically speaking, they probably should if you're going man for man. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be a tight game. So I think Chelsea will just prevail. It's going to be a tight one, and I think we're going to see, unfortunately, some Fluminense broken hearts. My score prediction, 2-1 Chelsea.
Do you know what? If you're going with a Chelsea scrapey win, I'll go with a Fluminense scrapey win. I'll back the Brazilians. I'm going 2-1 to Fluminense.
Yep.
They can easily, at points during the Al Hilal game, okay, they were dominated, but they took it out and they managed to score when it mattered.
The difference is Thiago Silva. If he's going to play like he has been, he's been exceptional so far. He needs another big
Marcao
performance
as well.
today.
How good has good's Ignacio been? He's been insane. I'm going 2-1 Flu.
Here we go, Harvey. It's time. Here we go. Semi-final. Someone's going to make the final. Let's find out.
And as the fireworks go off, the teams are ready to come out. Here we go.
And we've also got a special announcer announcing the teams out tonight.
Hands on the Fluminense players. They are ready. Here we go. And here he comes, the captain, Thiago Silva, taking on his old club. And he got an incredible reception from the Fluminense supporters. The colour smoke has gone off at the respective teams. Wow. They know how to make a ceremony, FIFA.
And former champions of South America from Rio de Janeiro, Fluminense.
Just wish this was City. Wish we hadn't have gone out. But this is it.
Here we go, mate.
Third to last one for us. First semi-final. Let's enjoy it.
Just do it.
Do you know what? I can see this going to extra time. I've just had a feeling.
I want my money's worth. I want my money's worth.
Extra football.
The Fluminense fans are ready. They're going absolutely crazy. Here we go. We're going to get kick off. Chelsea have come in numbers. Well, let's see who is going to take the win. Here we go. Palmer kicks us off. Semi-final 1 is underway. Chance here for Fluminense. That's a really good challenge that from Malo Gusto. There's a good chance down this left-hand side. And Chelsea are going to get the ball away. That's very, very calm. Very, very calm from the Blues. Chance here for Fluminense. They've actually started this game a lot better than Chelsea have. On the right-hand side, cross comes in. It's hit Kukiarea. They're going to keep it alive. I tell you what, Fluminense have been very impressive to start this opening 5 minutes. And their fans are absolutely loving it. You can hear the support coming from Rio de Janeiro behind the goal.
Well, in the first 8 minutes, I actually think that Fluminense have started a better team. They're keeping the ball well in midfield. They're causing Chelsea problems, and particularly down this left-hand side. But Chelsea are growing into this game now, getting a bit more possession in that number 8 role in which Palmer's getting into. Looking dangerous on the wings with Pedro Neto. He keeps switching from right to left. And I'll tell you what, Nkunku's dropping deep, making some really good runs in behind from deep. Fluminense are going to have to be on the lookout for that. But they've started well, the Brazilians. Palmer, great ball. Oh, what a ball that is. Pedro Neto, the goalkeeper's punched it away. It might fall to Caicedo. You know, Fluminense getting away, but what a ball in from Palmer on his left foot. I thought that was getting a touch from Enzo, I think. Great ball. Really good.
Fluminense dealt with well. Very, very well, in fact, from Adebayo. There's just gaps appearing in that Chelsea midfield.
just some gaps appearing in that Chelsea midfield when Palmer and Enzo go up. It leaves Caicedo 1-on-2, and although Caicedo is one of the best in his position in world football and how he's grown into the role, he's getting a bit exposed when there's 2 or 3 Fluminense players going at him. Got Palmer going in as the 8, and then Enzo, who is number 8, going into the 8 as well. And it's just having Caicedo just to drop back a little bit more, and there's a lot of space in midfield for Fluminense to pick it up. So Nkunku either needs to drop back, or Caicedo needs to go forward, or Enzo needs to get in that gap. But there are gaps for Fluminense to get into Chelsea. Chance here for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez going to take it in, I think. Here we go. Here it comes. Not a bad delivery. It's not far. It's not far. I think the flag's gone up there, H, but that's Chelsea's best chance so far.
Yeah, it was a good ball in one. It was either Tosin or Chalobah headed it. I couldn't quite see, but
There's gaps building up in midfield for Fluminense to get into them, but Chelsea are picking up that ball because of the gaps in midfield. They're picking up that ball with one extra attacker, which is causing Fluminense a little bit of problem. So Ignacio's got to be on his best, and obviously Thiago. Neto's cross wasn't good. Shooting chance. Great goal. What a goal! What a goal! Absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. And it's an ex-Fluminense player, the newly signed João Pedro. What a goal, what a finish. It just opened up for him on the end of the box.
you know what? He's an ex-Brighton player, so I don't really like him being a Palace fan, but that was a brilliant goal. You can kind of see it open up. 1-0 Chelsea.
1-0. Just a brilliant finesse strike that the goalkeeper had no chance with. Great goal for João Pedro. Absolutely beautiful. What a strike. Right, it just had to be him that scored the stunner, wasn't it? An absolutely beautiful goal, but you just can't give any player of João Pedro's quality space on the edge of the box just to finesse it into the back of the net. It's unsavable. It's an absolute super strike. It's just, I think Fluminense will be very disappointed that nobody's charged him down, and the fact that it's João Pedro. Well, Chelsea have just had another chance, and I tell you what, they are picking Fluminense apart now. Brilliant work down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto gets across in left-footed, goes over João Pedro. Gusto comes in, headed straight at the goalkeeper, but either side of him, that's 2-0 Chelsea, and potentially game over in the 20th minute. Cucurella has just saved Chelsea. And now here they come. It's an inch. It's an inch from an equaliser, quite literally an inch. Referee was looking for a long time. Goal line technology said no, that's why we got it. It looked close. It did look like Cucurella kept it out. Top chance! Oh, I thought there was going to be a header in there. Cross from the right-hand side, Fluminense. Chelsea did well to get it away. It's so hot. It's a penalty to Fluminense. The arm was out. I noticed it. I called it. And the referee's seen it as well. Big protest from the Fluminense players. Big protest from the Chelsea players. I think it's a penalty. I think the arm was out. Did you see it? Because I did. I thought his arm was out. I thought it was a penalty.
I said when the cross went in, it was a terrible cross, wasn't it, really?
Terrible ball.
And he's just had his arm out and he's bounced in.
Some reason.
Yeah, that will make it.
For me, it's a pen. From what I saw, I think it's a penalty. We had a good view of it.
The Fluminense players were certain it was too. So
the referee wasn't in any hesitation. He gave it very quickly. They are checking it VAR. It's better to check it to make sure. I'm pretty convinced that this is a penalty, but I have been wrong many of the time because I am a British football fan, and we're going to be wrong again. It's going to the monitor.
The fact that the ball bounces, it's a bit harsh. Do you know what I mean? I think it does hit his arm, but it's whether, I don't know. It could even be offside for a week.
Who knows? Anyway, time for a review.
And ball committed by number 23 of Chelsea. The enemy is in a normal position, natural position. This is not finishable.
Well, he says it hits the arm, but apparently it's in a natural position.
That's what we're saying. His arm wasn't out like that. It was down by his side. So,
but it was still out.
It's a
tough one. Oh, Pedro Neto going on Darcy runs. The Fluminense fans at the moment are struggling to find a bit of a spark on the pitch. Oh! Pedro Neto. It was close, wasn't he? Just got on the left-hand side. On his left foot. That's a good chance that for Chelsea. Just before the end of the half. Fluminense just had a chance a minute ago. Got the cross in, but no one could control it. Tight game.
It is tight. And it's so hot here.
Well, that's it. It's an interesting first half. Not the best first half, but let's break it down. Okay, half-time here at MetLife Stadium, and it's been a very, very interesting first half in which Chelsea, I would say, have just shaded being the better team, but obviously Fluminense have had a chance, goal clearance from Cucurella, and then a potential handball penalty shout, but Chelsea's goal was excellently taken, I do have to say. The second half has just kicked off, by the way.
Just kicked off 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, so we just need to find a second goal if you're a Chelsea perspective. From a Fluminense, the equaliser has to be a priority.
I think the longer the game goes on as well, Fluminense will really start pushing up, so Chelsea need a second just to kill it off. Ball's playful still.
We've had a bit of a seat upgrade in the second half thanks to the stewards here, so let us know what you think of this new view. Look at this. This view is now absolutely incredible. We're right, second row, banging. So close to Caicedo. Caicedo tries to whip it in. Chalobah trying to get ahead of there. Good touch from Gusto, but chance here for Fluminense to break, but Caicedo is in the right place. From Neto, good from Enzo, tries to poke it into Palmer, it's intercepted. Yeah, Fluminense just about hanging on here. Chelsea are really trying to flex their muscles now, get that second goal and kick off the second half the way that they want. Well, our Chelsea end has definitely filled up over the course of the match. Wow, we'll have to see if the Blues fans can celebrate. Cucurella has actually just had a close effort that's just gone wide left. For Fluminense, on the left. Good save from Sanchez. Nearly popped out, but good save from the Spanishman. That's better from Fluminense, but there just wasn't any options. He had to go for goal, and the angle was becoming acute and acute. More touches that the lad took. Ultimately, convincing save for Sanchez. Chance here for Fluminense. That's a good ball. I don't know why he's taking the shot there. Might as well here. Oh, it's not the best pass. And here comes Chelsea. That is a great challenge, but Palmer's got away. Challengers flying in, and Chelsea are getting away here. João Pedro. Can he score again? Puts it on his right. Oh! He does score again. It's 2 for Pedro, and he breaks Fluminense heart. What a strike, Ace. What a strike. Great run. They tried to get the ball off him, but that is how good Cole Palmer is. He still keeps the ball and still being able to get it to the left-hand side. Pedro did it on his own, and what a finish.
And once again, refused to celebrate because he scored against Old Club. I'll tell you what, like you said, what a finish.
Cutting in on that right. This one was more of a power shot. In off the bar, no chance for the goalkeeper. Surely, that's Chelsea in the final.
Fluminense have it all to do now.
Well, 2-goal man, João Pedro's coming off. Cheers from the Chelsea fans. Not so much from the Fluminense fans. He did respect on the celebration, but disappointing. Nicholas Michael Jackson's just come on. I think he'll be very, very quickly shipped out of Chelsea now. They've got a new man on the block. From Fluminense, they need a goal. Oh, they're not going to get one there. Now they're going to need a comeback of all comebacks, aren't they? The clock has just disappeared off the big screen, so I actually can't tell you how long that there is to go. I'm going to guesstimate here. I'm going to say they've got 25 minutes. I think we're at 65. Yeah, 61. Hey! Well done, well done. I think another goal for Chelsea. This is game over, but it's been a very good performance from Chelsea. And here comes Nicholas Jackson now, one-on-one with Ignacio. And the goalkeeper comes out very well. Now this game is getting away from Fluminense, like it really is, and another goal, and that will surely seal it. And Kunku's just had a good chance there, but it'd be nice for Fluminense to get back into it. It really would, because then we get a really good last 20 minutes. But at the moment, it's all Chelsea. The ball from Palmer and Kunku. Good first touch. Rolls it. What a clearance. Thiago Silva. Mega clearance from him. What an effort. What an effort. Was that Gusto? Again.
Gusto, yeah, he's getting forward, isn't he?
Flipping heck, he is getting forward. He's coming into midfield. I'll tell you what, Maresca's team are absolutely cooking Fluminense at the moment. There is no way out for the Brazilians. Wow, what an effort. Harvey's going for a drinks break. Well, the Fluminense fans still singing loud and proud, but the game is getting away from them. 20 minutes ago, I just don't know whether they've got enough in them to be able to get back into this game. I'd love to see it happen. I've been following Fluminense quite tightly and eagle-eyed in this competition. I just don't know whether they've got the attacking quality to be able to get through this Chelsea team. Oh, it should have been another one. Cucurella is having an absolute belter of a game down this left. That cross came flying in so quickly, it only needed a touch. Jackson wasn't just there. Came to the right-hand side. Noni Madueke's come on. Might move to Arsenal, maybe.
It's a terrible move, by the way, him going to Arsenal. He's not that great.
I know. Nicholas Jackson, he's just missed an absolute sitter. Completely through, one-on-one, he blasts it. Literally goes into the side net. It's about 5 yards in front of goal. All he needs to do is hit the target. It's going in the back of the net, and he misses it. It is awful. Now you've got João Pedro, Chelsea fans. There you go. Now you're cooking. Fluminense have got to score here. Got a corner. For me, if there's any chance here, Fluminense have to score now.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they do score now, it makes the last 10 interesting. We've probably got a bit of stoppage time as well.
I think we will.
Corner then for Fluminense, taken short. Tries to get to the byline, does. Needs to go in, might go in. Oh! Agonisingly wide, but I think there was a foul in there on a push.
I think that might be the chance, H, and it came away. There was a big push in there to allow them to have the space.
So, yeah, I think they're running out of steam a little bit, running out of time, more importantly. Not long to go now. Fluminense, they're going to score. I
think that might do it. I've seen some remarkable comebacks in my time, and I'm sure you have as well attending football, but this would have to be one of the serious highest order to come back in this.
Having said that, we were at the Madrid-Dortmund game the other day, which we thought was dead and buried.
It was. At 2-0 as well. At 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
Crazy things have happened, and Dortmund were a Thibaut Courtois save away. But Enzo's coming off. He's taking his time with it as well. It's going to be interesting to see how much added time there is.
There we go. Palmer going to get the ball right. Goes on his own. Good block. Still a chance. It's really actually a good challenge. Palmer again trying to shift it onto his left foot. Gets it out wide. Madueke on the left. Still Madueke. Good cross. Oh, he's so bad, isn't he? Reece James coming in, and what a challenge that is.
He misses the ball. That's a great ball in from Madueke. He's terrible, man. Like, João Pedro is so clear.
Shot comes in. They had a 3-on-2 and they butchered it. And that will be the chance.
It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to watch Fluminense, and their journey is about to come to an end. 6 minutes of added time. That was maybe the chance, a 3-on-2, but unfortunately could not capitalise. But they've done themselves and Brazil proud.
They have, absolutely. I think it's great that South American side's got to the semi-final of the Club World Cup. I think FIFA will love it as well.
And out of everybody, they have deserved it. A brilliant performance against Inter Milan. Inter Milan is the one that sticks out in particular. Great performance against Al Hilal. That goal from Hercules was excellent. But today, they've just been beaten by a better side. Well-organised side, and it could have been on another day. It could have been. That Cucurella doesn't go, in fact goes in rather than Cucurella keeps it out on the goal line. It's a different game, but they might score here. This would be good if we get 4 minutes of action. Cross comes in, it's headed wide.
Sums it up, really.
I'll tell you what, they've sung from minute 1 to minute 90. What a fantastic display from the Fluminense supporters. They've been absolutely unbelievable throughout the tournament, wherever we've seen them. And they've sung loud and proud tonight with their flags. They can wave them high. They've done themselves, Rio de Janeiro, and the Brazilian league proud.
Well, we've just seen an unbelievable effort, and that should be the last kick of Fluminense's Club World Cup campaign. It was a, what was it, a bicycle?
It was a bicycle. It was like a Rooney against Man City almost, wasn't it? If that goes in, it's the best goal probably I've ever seen live, to be fair, but it's a good goal, wasn't it? He's happy about that, right? Yeah. It would have been better than Rooney's though.
He's not coming back for the other semi. Well, I don't know if this game's actually ever going to end. There's 3 Chelsea players that have gone down in stoppage time. We're now up to 10 minutes out of the 6 that we originally indicated. And that is finally that.
Chelsea are into the Club World Cup final, and deservedly so. It's the end of the line for Fluminense, but they gave everything and everything. And they've done themselves proud, they've done Rio proud. Good luck in the future. It just wasn't their night.
Full time here at MetLife Stadium, comprehensive victory for Chelsea. But I'll tell you what, the 2 goals that they scored were absolutely phenomenal. Yes, they could have had more on another day with clinical Fluminense finishing, and if Cucurella hadn't have done a great goal line clearance, could have been another result. But I think Fluminense has done themselves proud. But João Pedro, unfortunately, is the one to break their hearts. Ex-player.
I agree. Yeah, very professional performance for Chelsea. Did everything they could. Fluminense did everything they could, I should say. It wasn't to be. Chelsea, just a better team on the day.
Yeah.
Fluminense did so well to get to the semi-final.
They have.
I think that's probably just about as far as they'll get.
It's been a rollercoaster of a ride following Fluminense, especially in that game against Al Hilal, and the game that we watched on telly against Inter Milan was absolutely sensational. But they've done themselves proud, but Chelsea just a way better Royal team. They had gaps in the first 10 minutes, but Chelsea patched it up, created the chances well in midfield. Cole Palmer on display, playing well. 2 brilliant goals from João Pedro as well. First one was a screamer, to be fair.
Fair play to Fluminense. They've done absolutely everything that they could. But tonight was just Chelsea's night. Credit to the fans that have followed them absolutely everywhere as well. But tonight is the night of Chelsea. The Fluminense fans saluting their players. Huge round of applause. The players have done everything, they've given everything, they've done so well to get this far. Congratulations to them. Good luck in the Brazilian league. Wow, great support.
So that's going to bring it into the video if you have enjoyed. Chelsea are through to the Club World Cup final when they'll take on either PSG or Real Madrid. Can Chelsea win another trophy? Who knows? But Fluminense have done themselves proud over the tournament. Like and subscribe. Vamos! I'll see you tomorrow for Real Madrid PSG.